Hello everyone. When you are assigned to a new project or encounter a database you have never seen before, the first challenge is always the same. Understanding the structure, which table do we have, and more importantly, which columns are inside them. Usually, we use entity relationship diagrams for this, but sometimes we need something more practical, a searchable list that can be kept right under our hands. Today, I will show you a code snippet, simple code snippet, but powerful SQL snippet that generates a comprehensive map of your database by creating a dedicated reference table. Once we run this script here, we can get a clean two-column list. The table name on the left and all its columns on the right. You can keep this table in the database for quick lookups, or you can save the query result as a file. For example, let's copy everything and open a Excel file. After pasting here, we can keep all our table names and the columns inside them in a file. You can save and use this file for different purposes later. It's a great way to grasp the entire schema at a single glance. So it's an alternative to our entity relationship diagram, but this is a file and searchable file. You can use this. It's a great way. Let's run it and see how it works. Okay. Now, currently I am working on Northwind database. Northwind database has these tables inside it. And we can see these tables here. This is the table I created by this code. When we run this code snippet, this table will be here. Now I will delete this one because I created it later. I will create it again. Now refresh and let's see the tables. As you see, we deleted this one. Now let's run our code and let's refresh our database. You see, this is the table we created with this code. Now, I will select everything from this table. I will run this time this code. And it will return us this result table. Let's enlarge it, extend it. Okay. Now, instead of this schema, we have the similar column names and table names as a table. This is a searchable table. You can select, copy to anywhere. For example, you can save and use these column names later. It's a great way to grasp the entire schema at a single glance. So this is useful. Now, you can use this code in every database. For example, in our HR database, there isn't such a table. Let's create the same table here. We will use the same code. We will run the same code, but first we should change our database, working database. Let's select HR database. We are now in HR database. Or by clicking here, we can change our database. Now I am running this code again and refreshing our HR database. Let's look at the tables now. As you see, it appeared here. Now we can select all things from this table. This time, inside the HR database, there are table names here in the left column and the column names. For example, countries table has 3 columns: country ID, country name, and region ID. Yes, guys, this is the useful code snippet. In another video, I will show you to save this code as a built-in snippet in our local. Instead of writing this code each time, we can save it as a code snippet in SQL. I hope you found this video helpful.